enjoying my videos. If you have not yet subscribed to my videos, please do subscribe and press on the bell icon so that you don't miss on any of the updates. In the previous video, we discussed about accent marks, vowels and punctuations. I am very thankful to all my viewers for posting their comments and the like buttons. I am so happy to see that you watch the videos in so depth that you share your concern with me. Like that, I have received a concern to play the video once again and discuss about the accent marks once again, because some of you are still not clear with the concept of accent marks. So yes, I would like to tell those viewers who want me to do the accent marks video once again due to certain usage that we have it in French. I will be definitely looking into that aspect. In today's video, we are going to learn about numbers, which we say les nombres en français. Numbers plays a very vital role in your day-to-day life. So I would request you to go through the video very carefully and do practice numbers in such a way that you use it in your daily usage for saying numbers of telephones. You can say the time. So this way you have to practice the numbers. So without further delay, we will just have a quick recap of the last video that we have on accent marks, punctuations and vowels, and then we will move on to today's video, that is les nombres. Lesson 3. In this lesson, we are going to learn the numbers in French. In French, we say it as les nombres en français, ou, which means or, les chiffres en français. Chiffre also means numbers. So either you can say les nombres en français ou les chiffres en français. Today we are going to look into the number from 1 to 20. Les chiffres de 1 à 20. Let us start with the digit 0. The French word 0 we sound it as zéro, 1 as un, 2 as deux, 3 as trois. Let us look into it once again. It's 0, 1, 2 and 3. R is silent. It's 3. 4 is 4, 4. 5 is 5. 6 is 6. 7 is 7. Let us check once again. It's 4, 5, 6, 7. Say along with me. 4, 5, 6 et 7. Coming up next is 8. When we learned the vowels that H is a semi-vowel and it is silent. So H we will not say huit, it's with, with. Then coming up next is 9, which is neuf. Neuf are silent in the sound. Then these. It sounds as these, not dix, it's these. Then the next digit is 11, it's onze. Let us look into that once again. It's huit, neuf, these, onze. Coming up next, it's douze. 12 is douze. 13, treize, treize. 14, quatorze, quatorze. 15, quinze, quinze. Let us look into that once again. It's douze, treize, quatorze, quinze. 16. 16 is 16. 17, 17, 18, 18, 19 is 19. Now you can see here 17, 18 and 19 is a combination of two digits. We have taken these from the 10 digit number 10 and set 7 with 8, 9. So the combining both the words, it becomes 17, 18, 19 and 20 is 20. 20 is 20. Let us look into that once again. It's 16, 18, 19, 18, 19 and 20. Once again, 16, 17, 18, 19 et 20. I'm sure you are clear with the numbers from 0 to 20. You must practice it. Once you are thorough, I'm sure you will go very quickly. So just let me tell the numbers very quickly, though you have gone through each and every slide. So once you practice, it will be like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19 et 20. We have looked into each slide very carefully, so please keep on practicing the numbers again and again so that you get a good hold of the way in which you have to pronounce it. Okay? Now, as promised in today's video, in the beginning I said I will be again looking into the accent marks. I'm not going to take it together. Today we are just going to look into two different accents, that is the accent aigu and Sindhi. Let me just brief you about both the accents. When I have, in the last video, when I have discussed about the accent marks, I have told you very clearly that accent marks plays a very vital role in French language. You have to keep in mind that when you use an accent mark, it doesn't only change the word while you write, but the way you pronounce that also changes. Let us look into first Sindhi. The Sindhi in French looks like a little squiggle beneath the letter C. This accent mark only goes with the letter C. It doesn't goes with any other letter, only with the letter C. And that too when we want C to be sounded as S. Otherwise, there are many words which we don't want to sound it as C, so it will sound as K. But once you use this squiggle style of accent mark below C, it will sound as S. Remember that when you are putting this Sindhi, for an example, the word garçon. Garçon means boy or waiter in French. So the spelling of garçon is Garcon. So you want to sound C as Sindhi, you use the Sindhi to sound C as S. So it becomes garçon. If you don't put Sindhi there, it will sound as garcon. Similar is the another letter, français, which means French. So F-R-A-N-C with a Sindhi and A-I-S. When you use the Sindhi there, it sounds as français. If you don't use the Sindhi there, it will sound as francais. So we have to sound there C as S, so you use the Sindhi there. Coming up next is the acute accent or the accent aigu. It is always used on E. Always you have to remember that when you put the accent on E, the acute accent, the sound of E changes from A to A. It changes to A. Remember this, whenever you want to sound E as A, a long A, you have to use the accent mark or accent aigu on top of E. Keep practicing the words in English like say, way, W-A-Y, S-A-Y. In the English word, you can get that pronunciation very appropriately. When you use the accent aigu or the acute accent on top of E, it will sound as say and way. So I'm sure now you are clear with Sindhi and accent aigu. In the next coming up videos, I will be again giving the stress to the remaining accent marks. And I'm sure that you will be practicing this in a very best way. Hope you enjoyed today's video. I would like to conclude today's video telling you a few facts about the French language. I would like you to know that If you look into the importance of the French language plays as the trump card for any person in this particular world. Let it be a student, a teacher, an engineer, or a doctor. People who wish to migrate to a European country, especially the French-speaking countries, people learning French or the person who has learned French will definitely have a higher grade in that, and also it plays as a vital role in enhancing your qualities because it's a foreign language, first of all. Would also like to tell you that when you see the world scenario where French spoken language we talk about, there are around 270 million plus people who speak French as the first language. You also should know that there are around 100 million students and around 2 million teachers who are speaking French in their day-to-day usages. And also you also should know that it is a particular language as used as a second language in the school in most of the countries in the world. And that's why we say that the French language has got its own importance. Learning French language is like a trump card for your future. So keep listening to my videos and viewing my videos so that you learn French in the better way, the easy way, because through my videos I would like to make you learn French in an easy way with the tips and tricks of understanding this beautiful language. Thank you.